I'd like to introduce to you the Olight Ark Pro Phantom Squadron. It's got really nice etching here in this aluminum 6061 body of this flashlight. Very, very nice feeling, very durable. It has different etching here with the Olight branding, and then the Phantom Squadron etching looking like rivets and metal. Then of course it shows the different lighting uses up here. Has the spot, the flood, and the UV light. And on the side has a button for the laser, two different intensity lasers. Very nice front looks there. The different lights, flood, spot, and UV. So very, very nice. The clip here, very strong clip, sturdy clip. Looking forward to testing this out. Gonna go ahead and get into it. Have to take a look at the functionality of this. It's a very easy flashlight to use. And it's more than a flashlight. It has a UV function as well as a laser. The laser, you just push this button right here and you get the laser. And you can see that laser there. You actually can hold it and it will change intensity. So there's the lower mode there and the higher mode. The lower is a class 1 and the higher laser mode is a class 3R. Push it one time, it goes out. If you push it once, it stays on. If you push it again, it goes out. If you hold it, it becomes momentary. You let go of the switch. And the moonlight mode, you just push and hold, it goes into moonlight mode. That is only 1 lumen. And since this Ark Pro has a 2000 milliamp hour battery,
that's big.
it is rated to work on moonlight mode for, get this, 14 days. 14 days in moonlight mode. And if you're in a really dark scenario, moonlight mode is perfect for illuminating just where you're at, especially in a camping scenario, something like that. I think it'd be great if you're in a deer stand, getting in there, just giving you a little bit of light, not to spotlight the forest, but just give you a little light to get in there. So moonlight mode, 14 days. Functionality of this Ark Pro, I've really enjoyed getting to know it. Love the etching, by the way. Let's go and look at the functionality. This little dial right here rotates around. Show you here. This little dial selection goes to spot, or you can go to flood, or you can go to UV mode. We're gonna go all the way over here to spot and go through the different functions here. If you press and hold this center button, it goes into moonlight mode, and you can see there that this guy right here is illuminated. This right light here on our screen is illuminated. If you wanna go to the low spot, you can see, hold it for 2 seconds, it increases. You can see the low spot there on our but first prey sign. And in low spot mode, it's 15 lumens and it is rated to last 66 hours. Press and hold that again for 2 seconds. It goes to medium mode. Medium mode is 100 lumens, and on spot, it is rated to last for 10 hours. And then for high, we have 400 lumens and it is rated to last for 125 minutes. If you want to go to turbo mode, you just double press that center button at this point, and it goes to turbo mode, and that would be 800 lumens, and that's supposed to last for 130 minutes. 130 minutes. We're going to push it once and go out. You can see that battery indicator is lit, and we're going to rotate this around. Once we rotate that around, we're in line now with flood mode. Flood mode, we're going to hold that center button, and it's going to turn on that left light now in moonlight mode. Moonlight mode, same as the other, 1 lumen, 14 days. We're going to go ahead and press and hold that for 2 seconds, and it's going to take it to low mode. Low mode is also 15 lumens on flood, and it's rated to last for 72 hours. Press and hold that again, and it goes to the next level, which is medium, 100 lumens, rated to last for 13 hours. Press and hold that again. Goes to high mode on flood. That is that's 520 lumens, 155 minutes. Double press it, and it goes to the turbo mode. Turbo mode is 1500 lumens, very bright. You can see how it's lighting that sign. I'm actually distorting the writing on it. It's so bright. And that is said to last for 140 minutes. So it'll last quite a while in this full bright turbo mode. So we're gonna push it once and we're gonna let that extinguish. Again, every time we do that, we start this thing and turn it off. You're going to see that green battery indicator light on, and it's going to show that we are now down to 3 bar. I've been using this thing for quite a while. We're going to rotate this thing to UV, and just to show you this, I'll show you later exactly how that works. It's wonderful. But you push it once, and you can see there that we have the UV light on. It's just this little guy right here. And if you press and hold it in UV light, it steps it up to the next notch. So the first, the low side, I guess, of the UV would be 360 milliwatts. And it is rated to last for 8 hours. And then when you go to the high mode here on the UV light, It is 1200 milliwatts, and it is rated to last for 300 minutes. And so it'll last for quite a while. We're gonna push it once and go out. The other function, so we have 4 lights in one. We have 4 lights in one. We have the spotlight, floodlight, UV light, and then over here we have the laser. The laser, we're gonna push it one time, it'll stay on, and that we can see here on our but first pray sign that it is, looks like it's in bright. We're gonna press, actually not the center, we're gonna press this side button here and hold it, and it lowers the intensity. And so we have 2 intensities on our laser. We have a class 1 laser, which is where we're at right now, and that will work for 226 hours. We press and hold that again, it goes to a brighter mode. It's actually a class 3R laser, and it will last for 50 hours in that mode. I'm gonna push this one time, it's gonna go out. If I push it one time, it stays on. Push it again, it goes out. But if I push and hold it and then let go, it becomes a momentary. So if I want to just like use that for a laser, maybe in a classroom setting, something like that, I'm using it to point to something, I can turn it on, use it all the time without my finger holding it, push it, it goes out, or I can just momentarily hold it, and whenever I let go, it also extinguishes. So we have 4 different lights on this Olight Ark Pro. Now, in this series of flashlight, now I'm working with the Ark Pro, but there is an Ark Pro light. Doesn't have as much functionality, but it does have the majority of things that we see here. One thing that the ArkPro light does not have would be the laser. And so it doesn't have that, but it does have some other functionality on it with the 3 different modes here and all that. So it's a little cheaper, and you can go that route. Or there's the ArkPro Ultra, and it has some increased functionality, same size battery as the ArkPro. The ArkPro Lite battery is 1350 milliamp hour, whereas the ArkPro and ArkPro Ultra, those have the 2000 milliamp hour battery. One of the neat things about the Ark is how they actually figured out how to charge it, and that uses this magnetic base that sticks on there. It's really pretty cool, and that's across the board for most of their flashlights. But if you plug this in, it will turn. Let's see. Oh, look, it's red right here, and that shows that it's not fully charged. But I believe that we're not too far off. We're going to go ahead and let that thing turn green and show how it goes from red to green when fully charged. All right, we are green, and this is the green indicator. We saw it red when it was not fully charged, turn green when it's charged. Easy to tell that it is ready to go. And then you just take and pull this off, and it is magnetic, of course, and so it just comes right off, and it is ready to use once again. Another neat feature with that magnetic base is that you can just go right there on any metal object, and it is, I mean, it's on there. So that's nice if you're working on a car or something like that, a lot of metal attached too. You can just stick it to it and then turn on your light and off. This is flood mode, and you can brighten that thing up and get that thing where you want it. But that is a good feature right there, the magnetic base. All right, another interesting feature with this is this UV light. Makes people look really interesting. But here in a dark room, looking at carpet, socks like neon. Nice. What's interesting is that on this area of the carpet, it shows up like it's black, like black something is interesting in the carpet. And yet, when you turn the light on, rotate this over, you don't see anything. Look at that. Nice, nice. Just normal floor. Then, whenever you turn the UV light on, look at that. We've got all kinds of stuff on this carpet. If you're a carpet salesman, I'm thinking you want this UV light. You can go into some person's home and say, look what's going on with your carpet. And then you'll say, here's the UV light, shows everything. To the naked eye, you don't actually see it. But you don't want that nasty stuff in your carpet, do you? You ought to get yourself some new carpet. See that? This should be a salesman's dream right here. Absolutely. Guys, if you want to come home and inspect your wife's cleaning, this is how you do it. You pull out the UV light and find cobwebs. And then you could say, honey, I think you need to get the duster out. There you go. Look at that, cobwebs. Nice. Well, I'm in a dark room, and I'm on the moonlight mode. That's it, 1 lumen. That's not crazy. Oh, that's me. Wall. Yeah. Just moonlight mode. I'm telling you, 1 lumen. And 1 lumen lasts, in this flashlight here, 1 lumen lasts for 14 hours. But I'm on a different adventure in this room. I'm not trying to illuminate with one lumen. I am looking for clues. There's clues around this room that are very important. But the average person will never see them because they don't have an Olight Pro with UV, but I do. All right, here we go on our adventure. We're looking around this room for a couple clues. See if we can find, we're just using UV low light because you don't need a whole lot. There's dark room. Let's see here what we got. Let's see. Whoa, look at that. I think that says like and subscribe to Life and Godliness. That's a good clue right there. A good clue for all to absolutely follow. Nice. Glad for the person that left that clue. Let's see here. If I can find anything else in this room that might be, oh, that's interesting. Oh, a board about prayers. That's good. We should be praying. Let's see what else we got going on here. Whoa, look at that one. Jesus saves. Yes, he does. That's a really good clue for mankind right there. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, no, nothing. Little speckles on these walls. Let's see what else we can find around here. Oh. Look at that clue right there. Pro tip, buy an ArkPro flashlight today. Absolutely. Don't be a loser with one of those cheapo flashlights going to break on you. Buy one of these ArkPro, Olight Ark Pro flashlights, 2,000 milliamps. You can go on moonlight mode for 14 hours. Turbo mode, absolutely amazing. Spotlight, floodlight, UV light, and of course the laser. Oh, get yourself one. Nice. I bet your flashlight don't have a UV light. Mine does. Look at that. You should get an Olight Pro today. Yeah, so what's really neat about UV, you can use a pen that only UV picks up. And like, I'm just shining a regular floodlight on the paper. You see nothing. And then you switch it over to UV. Pow, look at that. Like and subscribe, Life and Godliness. Go back to regular light, gone, it's not there. And you could write notes to people that only you and your close friends that have an Olight Ark Pro with UV will absolutely be able to access. Pretty cool. Look at that, there it is. Oh, regular light, not there. Get yourself one. All right, walking outside with just moonlight. Very, very nice. And if you want to go up to a stronger beam, you can go to low, medium, high. Look at that, just absolutely amazing. Look at that. That is turbo right there, turbo mode. Very nice. And right now we're in flood, and you can kind of look, we're looking out over a little pond here. But if I go over to now spot, you see the difference? And let's go ahead. This is moonlight, low, then medium, high, and turbo. Spot's pretty good. Now what I want to do is go ahead and use the laser. So we have a class 1 laser, and you have a, so that is just the class 1 laser. You kind of see it really, okay, across the lake over there. I see it. Now I want to go ahead and come back over here. I'm going to go to class 3R laser. See the difference? Kind of see that go all the way over there. Absolutely. Look at that on that house over there. And so this is really neat. You can really pick this up. And I'm going to zoom this in a little bit right there. Let's see if we can zoom in to see that. Oh yeah, now you can see it. That is probably, that's pretty far, about 400 yards. The thing I like about this Olight is every time you turn it off, you then see the battery indicator, and it just gives you a quick snapshot of exactly where your battery life is. You can do so many things with a UV light, like looking at an engine here at night. Different things will illuminate, like different leaks and things will illuminate. And especially if you are looking for a AC leak or something, and you put that dye in there, this would be great for that. Just the light just finds different things that you might not see otherwise. And if you're looking for different leaks and stuff, like I said, it'll just show things differently. Like if I turn the light on now, you'll see the difference. See how different that is? And let me brighten that up a little bit. And boy, look at that, we do. That is actually right here on this line. We do have, it's actually a power steering leak right there. And if you look at it, let's look at it under the UV again. And it just illuminates differently. So under this, it looks kind of almost frosty, but then when you turn the regular light on, it's oily. And you can see that oil leak with your naked eye. Sometimes these leaks you can't find with your naked eye, and so a light like this will help bring things out. And again, you go regular light, it's just, normal engine stuff, but you go UV, and then you see things differently. You can see leaks, you see different things. And so again, this UV light is a powerful, powerful tool for just illuminating things differently than what your naked eye sees. So very neat, very, very impressed with this light. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed reviewing this Olight Ark Pro flashlight, and probably my most really favorite flashlight that I've reviewed so far. And it's just got so many features with the 4 different types of lighting: the spotlight, floodlight, the UV light, and then the laser light also. And very, very, very robust, well-built flashlight, 6061 aluminum. This one's etched, and the Phantom Squadron design etched, very nice design from Olight. And so I would highly recommend this. The weight on this particular unit is 115 grams or 4.06 ounces, so not heavy at all, very, very, very light. It does have a waterproof rating of IPX7, and so it could be submersed in 1 meter of water for 30 minutes, basically, is the This flashlight does come with a warranty. It's a limited lifetime warranty, and that's offered in just a few countries: Australia, China, France, Germany, and the United States. They are definitely working to expand that to other countries. Other countries, it's 2 to 5 years, depending on the country. But for those 5 I mentioned, this will be a limited lifetime warranty. Of any defects, any manufacturer issues at all, they'll replace this free of charge. For the first 30 days, they offer a money-back guarantee. So definitely a good flashlight, and they stand behind that. I've not had any issues as far as durability. Durability is wonderful. And I would highly recommend this, whether it's an EDC, everyday carry type of thing, whether you put it in a go bag, whether you take it with you hunting, fishing. This is just a great flashlight, and one that I think would be worthy. Now, not the most inexpensive, and it is a little bit of an investment, but I think the investment definitely is worthwhile, and I hope that you'll check it out. They have a great reputation, Olight does. Just pick one up, try it out, see, do your own testing on it, and let them know what you think.